Gives me great pleasure to ask Dr. Michelle Byrne and Dave Power to come to the podium, and on their way I'll give a quick overview of their wonderful work. As we know, and if I can say this with affection, Michelle has a background in medical research and holds a doctorate in cancer research. As Mayor, Michelle enjoys connecting the community, and her vision is to create an excellent quality of life for those who live here. In 2013, Michelle took up the role of co-chair of the Hills Relay for Life and will again sit on that position for 2014. Dave Power is one half of the local video business, Power Creative, and with better than half, with his wife being Erin Power. With over 12 years' experience in event and video production, Power Creative produces a wide range of video content and creative advice for clients, with personal projects concerned and contributing about life through to tourism, business to business and corporate. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome both Michelle and David.
Good morning, and thank you for having us, and thank you to the Business Chamber for their support of Relay for Life this year and for next year as well. We really do appreciate it. I think it's fair to say that there's not one person in this room who has not been touched by cancer in some way or another, whether or not you've been a patient, a cancer patient, or whether or not one of your family members or friends has been affected by cancer. And we know that 1 in 2 Australians will be diagnosed with cancer by the age of 85, which when you look around the room, that's pretty alarming. We also know that around every 12 minutes, someone in Australia dies from cancer. And in New South Wales alone, more than 36,000 people will be diagnosed with cancer this year, and 13,140 people will die from the disease this year, which is an average of 36 per day, which is pretty scary when you think about it. So the statistics are alarming. However, cancer treatments are improving all the time, thanks to the work of the Cancer Council, who supports and funds a lot of the research in this country. And they also provide money and support for cancer patients and survivors as well. So the Hills Relay for Life is one of the Cancer Council's premier events, and I like to think that the Hills Relay for Life is the best relay in this country. And it certainly is the heart and soul of this community, and it is, I'd go out on a limb and say it is the biggest event that this community sees every year. So it is our biggest community event. So the money that is raised from this event goes to the Cancer Council to fund research and also to fund programs within the Hills itself. So what exactly is Relay for Life? It's an overnight relay style event. There are teams of people who camp out around a track. There are food, of course, and games and activities. There's ceremonies to celebrate and remember those who have lost their lives to cancer in this community, and it's also a time to celebrate those who have actually survived. So it is a fantastic event. There are a number of events that lead up into Relay for Life itself. There is the ball, there is a trivia night, and all sorts of events as well. It is a wonderful community event, and I think Dave is going to continue.
Thank you very much, Michelle. And yes, there's many different things that people do to contribute in terms of their participation, whether it be individuals, teams, or companies like yourselves here today. And one huge achievement that we'd definitely love to recognise here in front of everyone. Many of you were actually involved in this wonderful achievement. In fact, previous co-chair here today, Denise Daines, sitting on the table just over here. And she was a big part of this idea and initiative for the relay of 2013. 77 head shaves were achieved, and it's the first ever in the world achieved, and we actually have a certificate from the Guinness World Record to prove it. So well done, guys. Amazing work. The emails keep flooding in actually from all around the different relays around the country. Just wondering how we did it, and we keep asking Denise, how did you do it? So well done, and you know, there's so many great ideas, and everyone who comes on board with the event each year brings a whole range of new ideas, and that can be you as well. So you know, ways to be involved, whether it be registering as a small team, whether it be a family team or a business team, that's one way of doing it. There's also the sponsorship of the event and actually getting brand recognition on all of the merchandise and you know, flyers and media collateral that goes out prior to the event. And as Michelle mentioned, there's so many lead-up sub-events, if you like, that really do promote the cause. So there's really great business involvement, I suppose, as well as personal community involvement.
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor and Dave